One lane road ahead with flaggers and everything. All right, we went out of turn. Your towing truck could have gotten over one lane and let me on the highway. Very uneventful drive. Good morning. There's a little breakfast joint right across the way from the hotel. So since I missed breakfast at the hotel, I came over here and got some breakfast. So you didn't miss much. It was 0.2 miles away. I drove it manually. This morning I woke up at 61% battery. My first facility is 23 minutes away, 18 miles. I'll get there at 54%. Today, I'm going from Saginaw to Frankenmuth to Clio to Flint, and then there's a hotel right down there. Sitting at a balmy 55 degrees. It's nice and cool in the car, which is great. So I've only got 3 stops today, so let's just get it done and over with. Hope you guys enjoy the ride. There's the hotel I stayed at last night. So I didn't go far. The car does have a hard time getting out of this parking lot, though. So we'll see how it does today. Yeah, perfect. One lane road ahead with flaggers and everything. Car's just gonna follow this Chevy truck in front of us. It's probably not gonna be an issue. As suspected, it's just follow the leader. And now we're here. I'm going to take over because the car just likes to park me right by the sidewalk there. So there's that. I always go too far forward here. I don't know why. Must be my first day driving. Got here at 55%. That was 18.7 miles. It took me 25 minutes because I was sitting at a construction zone forever. That was 221 watt hours per mile. 4.5 miles per kilowatt hour. Not too shabby. Next place is 15 minutes, 10 miles away, and I'll get there at 52%. We knock this place out. I'll be back in just a sec. All right, I'm all done in there. Took me a little while longer than I thought it would, which is fine. Next place, still 15 minutes, 10 miles away. I'll get there at 52%, sitting at 54. So let's push the button and go. I'm driving with the windows down, so if the sound sucks, the sound sucks. very uneventful drive. 188 watt hours per mile. That's crazy. 5.3 miles per kilowatt hour. Granted, it was only 10 miles, but that's still awesome. 29 miles today that we've driven so far. 216 watt hours per mile all day long. Having crazy efficient drives today. So I got here at 52%. Next place is 21 minutes, 14 miles away. And I'll get there at 47%. All right, I'm going to knock this place out. I'll be back in just a sec. All right, it's all done in there. Hallelujah. I'm sitting at 51%. Lost some action while I was in there. Next place is still 21 minutes, 14 miles away. I should get there at 47%. So off we go. Alrighty. Not sure what it was waiting for. Reserved for Employee of the Month. I don't know if the car's trying to go there. All right. This is where it wants to stop me. Drop me off. So let's go park ourselves. Good dealio. All right, that was 14.7 miles. Took me 19 minutes. I used 226 watt hours per mile. That's a little bit higher than all day because we were on the highway for a little bit of that. So now I'm up to 222 watt hours per mile, and I've driven 44 miles so far. I've got another 7.3 to go to get to the hotel, and it'll be 13 minutes. Should get there at 44%, assuming I'm still at 46% when I get out of there. All right, I'm going to knock this place out. I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, we're done in there. And for the day, I have 13 minutes left to go 7.3 miles. I'll get there at 43%. Oh, this day was a little longer than I expected. Oh, we could have gone forward. But all right, we'll do this. This day was a little bit longer than I expected, but it's not a big deal. I'm still ending at a decent time. I mean, earlier than what I'd expect. That's a pothole. Oh, baby. I swear it seeks him out. I was driving on the wrong side of the lane there. All right, we went out of turn, but everyone was just staring at each other at that stop sign. It was weird. But because the white car was there first, that was across from us, Tesla decided if they're going, we can go. And it's 100% right. But it was also wrong. You know? Should have waited our turn. But it's okay. Not gonna lie, if I was in the same situation, I'd have done the same thing. Car was right to wait until we went into that lane, because that car was coming up quick. George, your towing truck could have gotten over one lane and let me on the highway. Well, you know what else? I had to step on the accelerator there. The Tesla was not going to go because it knew it was not its turn. And it just did not pick up on the signals. I'm going to do a lap around the building, see if they have a charger. All right, that's it. That was a 7.5 mile drive. I used 2 kilowatt hours doing it. Took me 13 minutes, 265.7 watt hours per mile. So that's a little worse than 4 miles per kilowatt hour. All day, though, we've done 231, which is even better than 4 miles per kilowatt hour, which is amazing. Today we drove 51.6 miles, basically 52. Used 11.9 kilowatt hours. I got here at 43%. I'll probably go get some din somewhere, and with drain from Sentry mode tonight, I'll probably leave tomorrow morning at 50 or 35%-ish. The car didn't do anything crazy that I can remember. In fact, I think I only had to step on the accelerator there at that last intersection just because the car wasn't going to go, even though the car across the street was letting us go. I think that was the only thing I did to intervene with the car today. It's kind of cool. But that's it for the day. If you liked it, like it. If you didn't like it, dislike it. I get information from that too. If you think anybody else would like it, share it with them. And if you really liked it, hit subscribe to see more. If you have any questions, thoughts, comments, or concerns, just throw them down below, and I'll get to you as soon as I possibly can. And as always, thank you for watching. Deuces. Big Daddy. Oh, it's a girl. It's not as funny now.